What's up, everybody? My name is Don Russo from Freeway Music. Today we're going to be working on From the Start by Laufey. If you like our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and consider supporting us through either one of our memberships here on YouTube or Patreon. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, first of all, we're going to talk about the rhythm. So the rhythm of this song is, the chords are almost the same through the whole song. It changes a little bit, and each section is pretty similar as well. So we're going to start off with the intro. First of all, let me show you the chords. So the first chord I'm playing here is called an E flat minor 9, and I'm going to be starting with my middle finger on E flat on the A string on the 6th fret, first finger on the 4th fret of the D string, ring finger on the 6th fret of the G string, pinky finger on the 6th fret of the B string. So you can also play it like by barring it like that. And grab that top note, but since we're not using that, you can just do these 4 right here. I'm also using my fingers for the rhythm part, so I'm using my thumb on the A string, index on the D, middle on the G, and ring finger on the B, like this. And in the intro, it does like this nice little choppy rhythm. And if you want to get that, like stop the strings like that, you just put your fingers right back on them. And then we switch to this chord. This is an A flat 13. So I'm going to be going on the 4th fret of the low E, 4th fret of the D, 5th fret of the G, and the 6th fret of the B. You can do it like this with 4 different fingers. I do that a lot. Or you can do it with, you can bar this and use your middle and ring, especially if you're finger picking. If you are barring it, just make sure you don't strum it, because that note, the A string note, doesn't sound great. That's why I often play it like this, but it is kind of wasting a finger technically. You know, if you do it this way, you can use that pinky to do other stuff. So anyway, so this is called A flat 13. And then we go to this chord, this D flat major 7. I'm going to be on the D flat on the A string. It's basically like an A chord. If you had an A chord and you took the middle note and moved it back a half step. So the frets are 4, 6, 5, 6. It's a D flat major 7. So in the beginning you got that's the rhythm for the first part. It's slow, it's like this. Cool, and then you go into the verse, and in the verse it does basically the same chords again. It starts off with the, and it does a different variation for the rhythm here. Again, when I watched all the videos of Laufey play, they were pretty varying. I mean, she did a lot of different things, but she mostly landed on this rhythm in the verse, like this. She'll go. So let's talk about what's happening there. Basically, I'm playing thumb on the A string, and then I'm coming up with my 3 fingers on the chord there. So, and then I play it again. So, the chord. Then she plays a single note on the D string with her index, single note on the A string with her thumb. So, then back to the chord. So, then a single note on the A string. Then the D string. Then she plays the A string, and then walks up to the 5th fret with her middle finger to walk back in to this chord. So it's like a. And I noticed that was the rhythm that she mostly played. And then she goes back and does this again. But anyway, after she walks up, she's going to be walking into the pre-chorus after she repeats the verse. Pre-chorus starts off with the same chords, just you got this E flat minor 9. I do this rhythm the whole time. Pretty much for every chord. Then she slides up to this new chord that we haven't talked about yet. F minor 7. So I'm going to be here on the 8th fret of the A string. I'm going to be barring the whole fret here. And I'm going to be adding my ring finger on the 10th fret of the D, middle finger on the 9th fret of the B. This is called a minor 7 shape. It comes off of this minor shape here, which you may have been played before, like B minor. Just lift your pinky and it becomes a minor 7. Just do the same thing from F minor. Same rhythm. So from the top we got. And then she goes to this chord here, this B flat. It's going to be a B flat 7 with a flat 13 or sharp 5th, but I think in this octave, most people would call it a flat 13. What I'm going to do here is a similar rhythm, but I'm going to go. So I'm going to go thumb and then the chord and the chord again. Then I'm going to play all of them together twice. So I got. So you got that kind of rhythm happening the whole time, right? So. Except for the last one, I've seen her when I watched her do the videos. On the videos, she uses her thumb to hit those bass notes on those two. And then I'm back to E flat minor 9. And this rhythm here is similar to the one that we did earlier for the D flat major 7. But just do the same rhythm from the E flat. So I'm going to go all together on the chord, then the chord, then I'm going to play bass, then come up on the chord, index on the D, thumb on the A, then the chord, index D, then thumb on the A, then the chord, all together. Check it out. Okay, and then she goes to A flat 13 and does the same rhythm here. By the way, I should note in the video, I did arrange it in a way so that I skipped the verse. I skipped the whole verse because in the song it goes intro, verse, pre-chorus. Before the chorus, it does a whole nother verse. So there's an extra verse that I just left out. So I'm just basically isolating each different part in the song. So far we've done the intro, the verse, and the pre-chorus. Here's the whole pre-chorus put together. Sorry. There you go. That's the whole pre-chorus put together. And then we'll move into the chorus. Okay, so moving into the chorus, we are going to basically be doing the same chords as before with this rhythm here. So I'm going to go bass, chord, chord. Basically going to keep that rhythm the whole time. And so here we go. So I'll go E flat minor 9, A flat 13. This is the second half of that rhythm. Bass, chord, bass, chord. So I got bass, chord, bass, chord, bass, chord, bass, chord. Right, so. I'm going to do the same thing for D flat major 7 with a walk up. Same rhythm, except for the last two beats are going to be 4 or 5 on the A string with single notes. So all together you got. We'll repeat that. Again. But this time I'm going to come up here to the F minor 7, then the B flat 7 with the flat 13. Make sure you include those bass notes on those last two. Then we go back to E flat minor 9, then A flat 13. Then we go to D flat major 7 with this rhythm. So all together you got. and that pretty much takes care of the rhythm in the chorus. Then there is a rhythm playing in the solo. It's basically the same thing. It's just these chords again. It's basically the same chords, just played in the solo section there. Nothing new. And same thing for the outro. You know, basically gonna be doing the same thing on the outro. These same chords. So again, it's all the same stuff. If you watch the video in the tabs, you'll be able to pick that up pretty easily. If you've gotten this far, you should be able to do the rest, no problem. Moving on, we're gonna go ahead and show you the melody and how that works. We're gonna start off on the 7th fret of the D string, and I'm gonna go 7, 8, and then move up to the B string on the 6th fret, then back to the 8th fret of the D string, then 6th fret of the B. Then I go right down, I'm gonna go 6B, 8G, 6G, 5G, 8G, 6G, 5G, 8D. So I got, this is a real cool line. It's syncopated, it's all played on upbeats. So when you're playing it, it feels like it's straight, but it's on the upbeat. So it's like, repeat that. Then we come into the pre-chorus. So it's gonna be 8 on the D string, 6 on the high E, 9 on the B. So then 6, 7, 9 on the B, 8, 7, G. So that's, oh, sorry. You can add some slides in there if you want to, as you'd like. Then we come to this part. That's just walking down again. 6B, 8G, 6G, 5G, 8G, 6G, 5G, 8D. Then 5, 5, 5 on G, 6, 8. So. Again, that's syncopated as well. It's on the upbeats. It feels straight, but it's really cool feeling because it's syncopated. Then it goes right into the chorus. So in the chorus, we're gonna be starting off with this pickup note on the 6th fret of the B string. And we just go back and forth between 8 and 6. 8 on the G, 6 on the B. So then we go 8 on the D string, and then I slide 8 to 10 on the G. So. And the third time it goes to 9 on the G, 6, and then 8 on the G. So. And then we pick it up again, but this time with the 6th fret of the G string. So we do that same move, then I go 8 on the G, 6B, 9B, 7 on the B, then again, then I do a little pickup from the 7 on the B, back to the 8 of the G string, 6B, 8, 6, then I go 6 on the D, 8, then 6 on the G. So here's the whole chorus. So. And then. At this point in the song, Laufey does a scat solo. It's right after these chords. It goes E flat minor 9, A flat 13. She comes in with this little, sorry. And so I took the time to tab that out for you guys as well. So this is gonna be 6 on the B string, 8 on the G, 6 on the G, 5 on the G. Then we're gonna go ring finger on the 7th fret of the D. This is gonna be 7, 8, 5, 6, 8. So you get, so 7, 8 on the D, 5, 6 on the G, then 8 on the D. Then we go 6 on the B, 8 on the G, then slide to the 9th fret of the B string, and then come back to the 6th fret there. Then we go I use my middle finger. I go 7, 9 on the B, 6 on the high E, then 7, 6, B, 8 G, 8 G, 8 high E. This little walk down here. See. Let's talk about that. So we're gonna be going 6 high E, 9 B, 7 B, 6 B, 8 G, and then I'm gonna go 7 on the G string, 6, 9 on the B, then 6 on the high E, then I'm gonna go 7, 9, 7 on the high E, 6 on the high E, back to 9 on the B, and finally 7 on the B. This is a really cool line. She's playing it over this B flat altered dominant chord, this B flat 13, if you will. And she's just doing this line where she's chasing the 7th chord here, just playing the notes in the 7th chord. Then she does like a trill from the flat 9 to the sharp 9 back to the flat 9 like that. So, what a great line. And then we come up here to the 8th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G, then 6, and then 8. And then we're right into the outro. That's basically the chorus again. Then we go 6, 9 on the B, 6 on the high E, 7 on the high E, back to 6 on the high E, and then 6 on the B, 8, 6, 8, 6, then 6, 8 on the D, and 6 on the G. Now, the thing about this part, in the song, like after the solo, it goes back and it does everything again, and then you have like a double chorus at the end, and then you have this outro. I shortened the arrangement for you guys so that you would just get the difference here. And in my version, I kept it playing like up tempo. So like I did the, but in the song, it actually does like it actually has a fermata and holds the note a bit longer right here. It goes. And then there's like there's also like a retard here where it slows down, you know. Not that exact tempo, but it just slows down, has like a dramatic ending, a dramatic pause at the end there too. I didn't do all that, but you know, feel free to take the same things, you know, just these chords in the outro. You would just do the same thing. Just slow them down like that, you know. That's it. That's the melody and the chords. All right, that was Laufey's From the Start. And listen, if you didn't like, comment, or subscribe from the start, you can right now. And you can also check out our Patreon and/or our memberships here on YouTube. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video.